Hi, I'm Amanda, and welcome to Fluid Vinyasa Flow. All you're going to need today is your yoga mat. So we're going to get started in child's pose. So our big toes are together, knees are apart. And then we're just going to reach those arms out nice and long, and then sink that chest towards your mat. So we can have our forehead to the mat here, or chin. And just take some big inhales and exhales. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Again, inhale through the nose. And let it out. Last time, inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to come up slightly and bring your knees about hip width apart, and then one more time sink those hips back. And then nice and slow, we're going to start to roll up, roll through the spine, come through cat, and then we're going to do a push-up. Press down, and then push up, and push all the way back. And again, start to roll up, tuck the chin around the spine, and then press those hips through, lower down, push up, and back. And again, roll up. So like we're doing a chaturanga here with our knees down, and push up, and back. We'll do two more. Roll up nice and slow, and then the hips drop through, push up, and press back. Last time, roll through, push up, and press all the way back. We're going to come up into a tabletop, tuck the toes, press up, downward facing dog. So go ahead, just pedal the feet and just work into this first down dog. Press that chest through the arms. And we'll just hold here a few more breaths. Start to press those heels towards the mat. Feel the calf stretch, hamstrings start to open. And then we're going to step to the front of our mat into a forward fold. So we step both feet up, feet hip width apart, and just fold forward here. Knees can be as bent as they need to be. And then go ahead and cusk the elbows. And we're just going to sway side to side. And go ahead and release the arms. And we're going to plant that left hand center, bend our left knee, and then sweep that right arm up. So our right leg is straight, and we're feeling a stretch right away in that IT band. And then come down, other side. So now that right hand is center, right knee bends, left leg is straight, and sweep up. And back down, forward fold. And then from here, we're going to ragdoll up. So everything hangs loose. And we just start to roll up vertebra by vertebra. And then once we come up, head is the last thing to come up. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. And then exhale, forward fold, back down with a flat back. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to plank, take your vinyasa, lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. And then use that core, pull back, downward facing dog. And again, both feet in front of our mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back, take vinyasa, shift forward, chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. Pull back, downward facing dog. And again, front of our mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And again, take your vinyasa. Lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. Use that core, pull back. So just building some heat, getting the body nice and warm here with these sun salutations. Now we're going to do a couple more here. Both feet front of our mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up, reach. Exhale, fold back down. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Take your vinyasa, step back, lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. And pull back, downward facing dog. All right, one more here, front of our mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up, reach. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And take your vinyasa, lower. Pull through to up dog. Pull back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a couple breaths here. All right. We are going to sweep that left leg up, come up high on that right toe, and then shift forward, knee to nose, really pull up into your chest, and three-legged dog. Again, knee to your nose, and up. This time, knee to the nose, hold here, and then step it through. Lower that back left knee, low lunge. All right, so in our low lunge, we sink those hips forward and down. Your hands can be at your hips, interlaced on your thigh, or overhead. Hold here a few breaths. Feel that quadricep stretch on the right side. And plant the hands, sweeping all the way back, three-legged dog. And then warrior one, step foot, back foot spins 45, rise up. So our hips turn forward. You don't want to be opening out here. Hold that right hip forward. Hold here. And plant the hands. Step back, take your vinyasa, lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. Pull back, downward facing dog. Now that right leg sweeps up high, come up high that left toe, and then shift forward, knee to nose. And push back, three-legged dog. Shift forward, knee to nose. Last time, shift forward, up, or shift back, I'm sorry. And now shift forward, low lunge, step through. Drop that left knee and come up. Reach up. Steady breath, inhale and exhale. Very nice. Plant the hands. Big sweep back with that right leg. Up. And then step through warrior one. Rise up. Again, pull that hip forward. Hold here. And hands down, step back, take your vinyasa, lower chaturanga. Hold through to up dog. Pull back. Downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna step to the front of our mat and come into a chair pose. Wide leg chair, so our feet are hip width apart. Sink those heels down and then reach those arms up. Core is neutral here, pull that navel towards the spine. Our pinky fingers spiral in, biceps spiral up. And then from here, we're gonna go into a diver. So we're going to bring our arms behind us, shift forward on our toes like we're diving off the edge of a diving board. And then heels down, wide leg chair. And again, shift forward. And heels down. Last time, shift forward. And heels down, up. And exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step back, take your vinyasa, lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. Pull back, downward facing dog. All right, that left leg sweeps up high. Come up high on that left toe. Warrior one, step through, rise up. And we're gonna come into runner's lunge with a twist. So that right hand comes down, twist, reach. And then we're gonna roll into a side plank. So we roll on that back foot, sweep that front leg around, and then hold here. Really press through that hand here. Don't fall into the shoulder. Push that mat away. You can have a foot behind you or in front of you, or if you want, you can flip your dog. Hand comes back to that hip. Hold. And come back to plank here, lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. Hold back. Downward facing dog. All right, then right leg sweeps up high. Come up high on that left toe. And then shift forward, knee to chest, warrior one. Rise up. Into that runner's lunge. So that left hand comes down, right arm twists up, pull that hip back, keep it in line with the knee. There's a tendency to want to kick it out. Keep it pulled back. And we're going to go into that side plank. So we roll to that back side of our foot, sweep that leg around, hold here. Find that balance. And then option here to flip your dog. Reach back. And then that hand comes back to our hip. Hold your side plank. And roll back to plank, lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. And pull back. Down dog. Nice job. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to come back to that wide leg chair. So our feet step hip width apart. Sink those hips down, arms up. Biceps by our ears. And we're going to do those divers again. So we come up high on the toes, arms go back. Shift forward. And down, chair pose. And lean forward, dive. And down. Last time, dive forward. And heels down, up. And forward fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, take vinyasa, step back, lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. And then pull back. We're going to move into a warrior three. So we're going to sweep that left leg up and then step forward with that left leg. Hands are going to come to our heart. And then use your strength here. Lean forward, warrior three. Find a spot for the gaze. And without touching, we're going to start to shift up. Try to bring that right knee towards our chest. Hold here. And then sweep that leg through, warrior three. And come up. This is not easy. So some days that balance is there. Some days it's not. So do not worry if you are falling all over. That's how we grow. And last time, bring that knee up. And then this time we're going to sweep all the way through. And then we're going to take a big step back. Lower that knee down. Release the toe, low lunge. Arms up. Very nice. And then plant the hands, shift back, half split. So we flex that front foot, we straighten that front leg. Feel that calf and hamstring stretch here. And from here we're going to shift forward. We're going to tuck that back right toe again, lift the knee up. We're going to rise right up into crescent. So up. Hold here. You can stay here, or option to take a twist, bring the hands to the chest. And bring that right elbow outside that left knee. Look behind you. And come back to center nice and slow. Then we're going to open out into a warrior two. So you have to adjust your feet and then sink down. Palm flips up, reach back, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Elbow to your thigh, or if you can reach all the way to your mat. And then that big reach overhead. Inhale all the way through, reverse warrior. And we're going to go right into a half moon. So that front left hand reaches for the front corner of your mat. Big step forward, and then we open the hip. So our shoulders are stacked, our hips are stacked. Your hands can be on your hip here or extended straight up. Gaze can be up or down. Hold here a few breaths. And that right foot meets the left. Forward fold, let it go. Beautiful. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, dive back down. And plant your hands, take a vinyasa, step back, lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. And then pull back. Alright, sweep that that right leg up, come up high, warrior three. So we're gonna step through. And then bring our chest up, hands to our heart. And then big lean forward, warrior three. And then trying not to touch, sweep that leg through, bring that left knee up towards our chest. And again, sweep through, warrior three. Bring it through, knee to the chest. You'll find that one side also is not as balanced as the other. That is this side for me. Completely normal. And last time, sweep it through, knee to our chest. Use the strength. Use the strength of those abs. And then last time, sweep it through. Big step back, bend that front knee. Low lunge, lower that back knee. Release the toe, and then reach up. Again, sink those hips forward and down here. So we're not up here. Push them forward. Feel that stretch right in this quad. And then shift back, half split. So we flex that foot, the leg is straight, this hip stays over our knee. We also don't want to be sitting back this far. And feel that hamstring and calf stretch. And we're going to shift into that crescent lunge. So we shift forward. That back toe tucks, lift the knee. And then nice and slow, start to rise up. So we want a slight tuck of the hip here. Feel that stretch. And then hands come to the chest. And that left elbow outside that right knee, take your twist. And nice and slow, come back to center. Open out, warrior two. Adjust your feet. And then that palm flips up, reach back, reverse your warrior. And then inhale, extended side angle to the elbow to the thigh or to the mat. And then reach that arm overhead. Inhale, come all the way up one more time. Reverse warrior, reach back. And we're going to come into that half moon. So we start to shift forward. That right hand to the front corner of your mat. Big step up. And then we open the hip, open the shoulders. And hold here. Few more breaths. And then that left foot meets the right, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up and reach. And exhale, forward fold. Plant your inhale, flat back. And forward fold, plant a hand, step back, lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. And pull back, downward facing dog. We're going to step that left foot through, warrior two. Swing that knee to the chest, back foot spins parallel, cartwheel those arms up. And hold here. Palm flips up, reverse your warrior, reach back. And then straighten that front leg, triangle pose. So we start to shift forward, lean the body forward as we push that hip back. And then when we can't lean anymore, then we fall. Hand to a shin, or hand to a block, or your mat. So that stretch all through this side here. And then we're going to just sweep that top arm around, come into a standing straddle. So you have to adjust your feet slightly here. And then just press the hands into your mat. Pull the crown of the head through towards your mat and hold here. If headstand is in your practice, this would be a great spot to take a headstand. And hold here about 5 more breaths. And we'll take an inhale, come up flat back. Turn back towards the front of your mat. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. All right, now that right foot's going to step through. Warrior 2. Back foot spins. Cartwheel those arms up. And hold here. Palm flips up, reach back, reverse your warrior. And then inhale, straighten that front leg, triangle pose. Again, that hip pushes back as we lean forward and then drop down. And then sweep that arm through, coming into our standing straddle, adjust your feet. And again, press those hands into the mat, hold the crown of the head. And if you wanted to take another hand or headstand here, please do so. This is your class, your practice. Your handstand start to come down. And inhale, flat back. And then we'll turn back towards the front of our mat. Step back to plank. Last vinyasa, lower chaturanga. Pull through to up dog. Pull back. Downward facing dog. We're going to step that left foot to the outside of our left hand, and we're going to come into our lizard. So that back knee lowers, release the toe. So you can stay right here if that's comfortable. Maybe elbows to a block here, or if you can, get your elbows all the way to the mat. And if you like to let that knee fall out to the side, just make sure that that big toe follows that knee. So just hold here. Another option, you can maybe take a twist. You can come up on that hand and then press in to that inner knee, thigh here, and then look behind you. So whatever feels good for you today, and we'll hold it here a few more breaths. And then nice and slow, we're going to come up. We're going to go right into our pigeon. So we're going to heel toe that left foot to the right side of our mat. And then let that knee drop. And again, you can stay upright here. Maybe come down to the elbows. Or maybe our forehead all the way down to the mat. So feeling that hip glute open here. And we'll hold this just a few more breaths. And nice and slow, we'll start to come up. And we're just going to tuck that back toe and lift those hips up and just press into a down dog here. And we're going to come to lizard on that other side. So now that right foot is going to step outside that right hand. And then lower that left knee, release the toe. Hold here. Maybe take that twist. Nice and slow, we're going to come up, and then we're going to come right into that pigeon. So we're going to heel toe that right foot to the left side of our mat, and then let that knee drop. And again, melt down, elbows or forehead. Feel that right glute stretch. And we'll just take a few breaths here as well. About 5 more breaths here. And nice and slow, we're going to come up. And one more time, we're going to tuck that back toe and step back, shift those hips up, downward facing dog. Just take a few breaths here. All right, just go lower the knees. And we're going to come all the way down onto our back so we can sit through. And roll all the way down. So we're going to do bridge and then option to go into wheel. So we'll start with a few bridges. So our feet are hip width apart, our hands are at our sides. And we're going to just press through our heels and start to roll the hips up and squeeze those glutes at the top here. Just hold it here. And then nice and slow, lower vertebra by vertebra all the way back down. And again, press through those heels, lift the glutes, hold here. And lower down. Now you can stay with that bridge, or if you want to go into a wheel, our hands come outside of our ears, our fingertips are towards our shoulders. And we're going to lift the hips and press up onto the crown of the head and then push up into our wheel. And we'll just hold here, pull those knees together, press that chest up and out, and then lower back down, and relax. we'll do one more here. So either bridge or pressing up into your wheel. Come through and up. Hold here a few more breaths. And slowly start to lower back down. Ooh, losing my head. Very nice. Go ahead, just bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees open out. And your hands can be at your side, or maybe one on the heart, one on the belly. And just take a few inhales and exhales here. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Go ahead and bring those knees together. And then we're going to bring them in towards our chest. Flex our feet, open our knees, happy baby. So we're going to grab the soles of those feet and then press those knees towards our floor. And you can stay still or maybe rock side to side. This feels really nice on the low back as well as the inner thigh groin area. So I bring those ankles together, knees together. And then we're going to bring our arms out to the side like the letter T. And we're just going to let those legs fall to the right. Take it side, twist here. So a double leg twist. And then use that core if you can. Lift both knees together. And then all the way over to your left side. Twist. And one more time, use that core if you can. Lift both knees together. And then bring the knees in. Wrap the arms around the shins. Squeeze. Take a big inhale. And exhale to Shavasana. Our feet to the corners of our mat. They fall open. Our arms at our side, palms up. And go ahead and just close your eyes. Soften your face, soften the jaw. And let the body just melt into the mat here. And just feel fully relaxed. Be fully present, not worrying about what we have to do when we leave. Just be in the moment, take that time for yourself. we'll start to bring some movement back into the body. You can stay in your Shavasana as long as you want, but if you're ready to, we'll start to come out of this. We'll start to bend our knees, put our feet back flat on the floor. And then inhale, bring the arms overhead. Arch the spine, press the chest up. And then exhale, release those arms back to the side. And then we'll let the knees fall to your left, to your right, roll to your side, and press yourself all the way up. Thank you so much for joining us for this Fluid Vinyasa class, and we'll see you next time.